Let's talk about ableism. Honestly, I looked up the word this morning. So when I started this channel, Cassandra's sister, I was going in pretty innocent. What's deep in my heart is that I know that my partner struggles. I know that my partner is a human being that I fell in love with, and my partner's doing the best he can. He is who he is. And so Cassandra syndrome, as I keep digging deeper and learning more about what people feel about Cassandra syndrome, because honestly I came in just wanting to share about our experience. And I have 2 books out, but I simply talk about our experience. Maybe I've been naive, but I don't look at that side of it that's angry, that's blaming their partner. Now, mind you, I've talked to Cassandra's sisters that no matter what I say, they still feel that their partner is to blame and it's all on him. And the thing with that is that so many of our situations in our life is just that. A lot of it is because of the struggles that our partners go through with the autism that is so difficult in relationships. So some of it is caused because of that difference in the brain, because of all of that, where, yeah, if it wasn't for him, this wouldn't have happened. Well, guess what? Even if that's the truth, no one's to blame. It's the condition, it's the lack of knowledge, the lack of language that we don't have yet that really explains what's going on with our partners, what's going on with us while we're with them. That part is really still vague in so many things that I read. And I've learned, I've been doing this YouTube channel since February. It's about 6 or 7 months. And I've talked to numerous women. And I've seen all different sides. And what it gives me chills, the stages that we go through. We're all in different stages. And many of us, and I'll just say it, the anger kind of fuels us to move forward. We have been some of us have gone on for 20 years not knowing. And we've gone through that kind of trauma bond with our partner that's strong and it's real. And that is a term, that's a language that we understand what trauma bonding is, but it's given a negative light again. With Cassandra's sisters, and I hope it's the majority of us, we understand that our partners are autistic, they can't help it. And when we understand that as much as we can with the information out there, we do make a decision whether to leave, whether we can do it or not. We all have different paths. We all have our own personal journey with our partner. And mine is living separately together. And of course I hear, well, wait a minute. Why don't you leave him? Why don't we do good separately together? He needs his own space and his own home. But you know, it's not for everybody. For one, financially, it's very difficult. At 54, having to struggle paycheck to paycheck right now because I want to live separately together. But it's making our relationship so much better. Back to the topic. Also, the ableism means we are blaming someone with a disability. It is the most harsh word I've ever read. It makes me want to cry. That's horrible. I could never go down that path to say, oh, they're bad, I'm better because of that. Oh my gosh. Do I understand people going that route? I do. They're in trauma, whatever it is. Not me, not this channel. And honestly, if you're here to do that, this is not, please go. Nicely, please leave. There's other groups for you. So with that, it was really painful to hear that word and that Cassandra syndrome is viewed in that way. And now I feel like I'm going up a hill trying to fight this. And I don't want to fight. I mean, fight's not the right word. Wanting to just simply share the struggles we go through and the support we need that we're just not getting. It's lacking. And it's put us deeper into a hole. By now, after that wonderful phrase coined by Maxine Aston and giving us a language, giving us something to go on, and now it's thrown into the villain ableist box. It sucks. I'm glad to know, but I knew that it was negative. I understand it. There are groups on Facebook that there is a time to vent. When we get with our sisters and vent, that's okay. He did this, he did that. But I don't even go down to say, he did this to me. I never go that route. Maybe I did in the very beginning. And again, that's the stages. We need to blow off steam, but we need to move forward out of that because we'll just be stuck. And that's what gives Cassandra syndrome and sisters the bad name. So the diluting part of it also doesn't help. Oh, I'm in a relationship. He doesn't see me and he doesn't. Okay, that's not Cassandra syndrome. It's something different. It's a difficult relationship. Uniquely and for us is the neurodiverse relationship, which is Cassandra syndrome for the non-autistic partner who's struggling. And very often the Cassandra syndrome begins when our partner just really cannot embrace the diagnosis or understand himself. He's older, most likely. And that's where the sad part comes in. And I experienced that with my partner a lot. But I'll never sit here, even though all of the turmoil and rocky roads I've gone with him, I never go that route that he's evil. He shows a lot of traits of narcissism. We know what that is. It's from he himself not being believed. Now let's go into that. There is, it's out there. Well, can autistic people experience Cassandra syndrome? Again, it was coined for us. They have their own experience. There needs to be a name for that when they're not understood. But I think the strength in the autistic community is getting the word out enough. And so I kind of hold dearly to Cassandra syndrome as being for us because we need that specific help that's different than the feeling of being unseen in the autistic community. I hope that makes sense. In my next video, it's called Living Separately to Be Together. Now, it's one of my first videos. Editing is a little rough, but I really love it. Take care.